Good afternoon and welcome to WeFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, the Public Service Union of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has officially endorsed the New Democratic Party, signing an agreement that places workers' rights and welfare at the center of national development. At a joint press conference, NDP leader Dr. Godwin Friday and PSU President Elroy Boucher outlined plans for universal pension access, restoration of collective bargaining, and measures to ease the cost of living. Dr. Friday said the move is about people, not politics, while Boucher accused the government of neglecting public workers' concerns. The agreement could become a key issue as the general election draws closer. The annual duty-free concessions on imported barrels took effect yesterday, November 12th, bringing holiday relief to Vincentians. The initiative, announced by Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves during his Independence Day address, allows citizens to import barrels without duties until December 31st. Dr. Gonsalves noted that the popular program has been copied by several Caribbean nations. This year's concessions coincide with the recent opening of the modern Kingstown port, which offers improved facilities and tighter security for those clearing their barrels. Team SVG Robotics has earned regional acclaim after ranking second in the OECS and third in the Caribbean at the 2025 First Global Challenge in Panama City. The five-member team, Kai Francis, Alexis Liverpool, Amara Adams, Cuba Francis, and Malik Mara, competed against 182 teams worldwide with their robot Stan Lee, designed to collect and launch balls symbolizing biodiversity units. Guided by mentors Broadland and Osni Daniel, Team SVG advanced as high as 14th overall before finishing 49th due to alliance-based scoring. The team thanked its sponsors and said the results reflect the creativity and dedication of young Vincentian innovators. Still on the local scene, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves says he is consulting attorneys in Trinidad on possible legal action against the Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Anil Roberts, for publicly sharing details about his family's property in Trinidad and Tobago. The controversy stems from Roberts' claim that Dr. Gonsalves and his relatives benefited from political favors involving Housing Development Corporation units at Victoria Keys. Prime Minister Gonsalves dismissed the allegations as political mischief, insisting his family lawfully purchased open market properties and that their private information was wrongfully exposed. Former Trinidad Housing Minister Randall Mitchell said Roberts may have breached the Integrity in Public Life Act and privacy laws by releasing confidential financial details. The Prime Minister says his lawyers are reviewing possible defamation and privacy violations, adding that he trusts Trinidad's Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar to do the right thing. On to news in the region. The United Nations says at least 1,200 people were killed in Haiti between July and September this year as violence involving armed gangs, police, and vigilante groups spiraled out of control. The UN Integrated Office in Haiti, BINUH, also reported 700 injuries, 145 kidnappings, and over 400 cases of sexual violence during the 3-month period. Most of the attacks occurred in Port-au-Prince and the Artibonite region. BINUH is urging Haitian authorities to strengthen the justice system and take stronger action to protect women and children, while appealing for international support to prevent the recruitment of minors by gangs. The violence has worsened since the resignation of Prime Minister Ariel Henry in 2024, with a transitional council struggling to restore order. Despite limited security operations and new armored vehicles for the army, gangs continue to expand their control across the country. Cuban authorities say nearly 3,000 people have been evacuated in the eastern provinces of Holguin and Granma as heavy rains continue to cause flooding. The downpour follows the recent devastation of Hurricane Melissa, which displaced 1.3 million people 2 weeks ago. Officials report that rivers in Holguin overflowed their banks, flooding homes in Sagua de Guantanamo and Moa, while rising water levels at Boisito Dam in Granma forced additional evacuations. The Energy Ministry says almost 1 million people across Cuba remain without electricity, including over 600,000 in Santiago de Cuba. Meteorologists warn that rain and thunderstorms will continue in the coming hours. Finally, on the international scene, Canada is seeking to rebuild trade relations with India after a years-long diplomatic rift. Canada Minister of International Trade, Maninder Sidhu, said Thursday that his meeting with Indian Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal in New Delhi was productive, focusing on cooperation in aerospace, artificial intelligence, energy, agriculture, and critical minerals. The visit marks the highest level trade engagement between the two countries since talks were frozen in 2023, when Canada accused India of involvement in the killing of Sikh activist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. India denied the claims and both sides expelled diplomats. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. news. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 5:30 for WeFM's evening news, and we thank you for listening.